I am just simply stunned right now. Now, make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oscar. I think I'm like so many shorts into talking about all of these cards. It is just, these are my thoughts after the end of the drops here. So make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. The Predaplant cards are really, really cool, man. I did not expect in my lifetime that I would see a fusion dragon of the Predaplant and that combination of things. But you know what? I'm okay with that, honestly. They needed to do something to make Predaplant a lot better. And I mean, we got Super Poly 2. We got a searcher for literally any of the fusion cards that you're going to need. That is crazy in and in itself, Konami. Like, I am surprised to see that. And then there's the elephant in the room, the full arts, the extended arts. I love them. They literally took the Overrush technology, the ideas that they had going for them, and they actually incorporated it somehow into the actual game of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm going to clap for it. A lot of people, now the question becomes, are we going to see these in Rarity Collection 5? Or is Konami going to milk this for maximum value and they're going to put these in a Rarity 6? Because I don't imagine here that Konami would want to miss an opportunity to make money on Rarity 5 and then to come on over here to Rarity 6. And it was because the thing is, though, a lot of the cards present in this set they're not reprints. They're retrains. And I know somebody's going to be like, oh my god, you know, like, all of these cards are really terrible. You know, they just took the old boss monsters and made them better. Well, first of all, we got a new Super Poly target. A fusion plus a monster on the field is hilarious. Alright, like, my favorite hero or my favorite Super Poly target. Like, I do truly think that the hero one is good. The Dark Magician in the Blue Eyes, I mean, adding it off of Melody, special summoning the Blue Eyes is good. The Dark Magician being a free extender and the ability to set something else, like, about time. I can't wait to brick on that, though. It's going to be so good. I can't wait to not open up a spell. The Utopia, being able to get dual attacks is very interesting. The Odd Eyes is okay. It is a Universal Circle. I have a feeling Malice is going to look at the Decode Talker, which is fine. Crimson Dragon is meh. The Cyber End Dragon is hilarious for the OTK, which is great if I can play it. The Howling Dragon just is a free exceed on top of. So now that Antimatter Dragon is really getting some hang time. The Starving Venom is okay. It's 2 dark monsters on the field. I don't hate that. I think that one will just see play. And then the Boral will see play in Rocket. So, like, the only ones that are kind of the stinkers out are, like, the Crimson Dragon, for at least in the time being. And I'm not a super big fan of the Pendulum, but I mean, like, when you all look at everything that they've laid out for us with these cards, the alt arts are great. They finally did the extended. There was also we're going to take a lot of the cards that you guys want to see, and we're going to make a promo pack of extended arts so that you can get those. And also, I like the fact that they are doing the higher rarities as, you know, the higher rarities. And then there's the Grandmaster rarity. You can look back on the short I did on Grandmaster Rarity, but Grandmaster Rarity is what they are calling, I guess, the serialized cards. It's a cool concept that, I mean, it truly is like the apex of what we've got. I mean, it looks really, really awesome from what they were showing on the stream. So I am pretty excited just to kind of see what they're going to toss around with that rarity kind of going forward. Because, I mean, as much as I want to hate and say it, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had to become like One Piece. We had to become like the other card games because we need shiny cardboard. Shiny card people like pulling value. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been a game that has been starved for value. And I will tell you, I showed some of my card shop owners the overframe cards, and he actually has not been excited about Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, but he actually looked at the overframes and he was like, you know what? He's like, I might have to start collecting Yu-Gi-Oh again, because he's like, this is actually really, really cool. So now where we come from here is, how common are these overframes going to be? How common is it going to be to, you know, have these cards floating around the market? Because, I mean, if you look at the way that Rush Duel is, the overframe rares are a luxury rarity, and Konami did confirm that you will be able to get the cards like the Dark Magician, all of these, in a, you know, easier rarity. And I actually kind of think that that's a good idea. You need to make sure that players can get their hands on the cards, but if they want to also upgrade to this, and I don't, this is what everybody's wanted, right? Like, a lot of the general consensus I hear across the board is we want the OCG rarity system. Well, if I can get the not extended art card in a basic, easy to get rarity, and I can get the nicer rarity in something else, well, you know, you're going to kind of gravitate and, you know, you're probably going to want the 4, because Yu-Gi-Oh players absolutely love their high rarity cards. I think this community is one of the craziest ones at wanting to get higher rarity cards. Like, it's actually kind of crazy to me. Give me a couple hours to kind of process this. I'm filming this in the morning before I actually pass out. Like I said, I've wrapped up all the shorts. This afternoon, you will probably see a playtesting video. I really want to test out or the favorite Hero Fusion. I want to play Super Poly in Shadal, just to give it a test. Like, this is going to be like probably a terrible test run, but I think being able to fuse during the opponent's turn with super polymerization and use like a construct, for example, to take advantage of that, or even like in the Drake, in any matchup that's going to use fusion monsters now, I think your grind game to regenerate resources and to take advantage of that card just feel crazy. Also, Underworld Circle and Runic. Alright, so I've been joking about this card all day, but like, if I can get 5 monsters in the graveyard, hypothetically, this card becomes a free blowout card. Now, at what stage do I get 5 monsters in the graveyard to actually resolve it? Well, you know, it's going to take me a long time to do that. Any deck that can kind of grind a little bit to get that card into action, I think is fine. It's that sort of hilarious card I wanted to see, but the first time I read Underworld Circle, I was like, this card is literally just a magnet for Runic. It's just, oops, got to get 5 monsters in the graveyard. Oops, my opponent still has to have, you know, some monsters in deck to get to it. Jokes aside, all right, I'm probably not going to actually play it in Runic, but when I read the card, I was like, this is really cool. It's just, if you really want to cheese your opponent, you can combine it with grass. That would be the one cool thing. But this also prevents the Millers from ever coming back. Like, could you imagine a world where we have the Ishizu Millers and Underworld Circle both legal simultaneously? Because that would be a horrifying nightmare to think about in terms of card pool and things. But, you know, maybe that's the kind of thing that we need to see in this game. Maybe some of that degeneracy. I mean, we do have Subspace Battle coming, so I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But I really do want to hear a lot of your guys' feedback from this. I want to hear what you guys are actually thinking, because right now I'm just coming off of how cool all these cards are, but I also got to process, you know, which of these cards are actually the good ones, which ones are actually going to be the ones that, you know, we're not really going to see playing what application. I suspect by the time this video's up, you probably have seen like 3 or 4 playtesting channels already cooking some of this stuff up. They're greater minds than I am, but the only thing I can be here for is the ooh and the ah at what's to come. But my favorite hero, I'm telling you, that card is way better than people are actually talking about right now. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.